Hi, what's and welcome back to Football Manager, where we are trying to turn the corner for the new year of 2025. We thrashed Millwall 4-2 in the FA Cup third round, and we got a good draw at home to Brighton, bearing in mind one of their players is worth more than our entire team. Now, interestingly, I've just realised that when we got bought out, we didn't actually get told what the transfer value of the club was either. And I think that they made a conscious effort to... they got some criticism a few years ago from certain clubs about stating what they valued the club at in the game, which I think is a bit ridiculous. It's quite nice to know that I've taken, Blyth from being worth, maybe 200,000 up to being worth, 15 million or whatever it might have been. But anyway, the fact of the matter is we are here and we are playing against teams who've got 30 odd million pounds worth of player. Not players, player, singular, and there's a few of them. So we're against much bigger, richer teams than us at the moment. And speaking of which, we travel to Hull in the next game, followed by 3 home games: Palace, Birmingham, Cardiff. I'd hope to take 6 points from the next 4 games as a minimum. Ideally, I'd like to take. Well, obviously I'd like to take 12, but I think 8 would mean we could go unbeaten in the next 4 games, which would be fantastic heading into Bradford in the FA Cup. So let's get at it. Americo has been fantastic since we signed him. Rocchi started scoring some goals as well. So let's plod on. I've asked our scouts to look at some certain players, and we're also expecting them to come back with a report of right backs that they were searching for. Should be in the next day or two. We'll ignore that for now. So here we go on the road to Hull City, who are in fair form, having won 2, lost 2, drawn 1. If I can win, I'll have 1, 2, drawn 2, lost 1. So would be technically in better form than Hull if we were to win this, but that's probably unlikely. So would like to see if we can get Bove back in the side. Where is he? Is he still off sick? Still out for a day. That's a shame. Right, so maybe we have to go with Dreha. At least he can tackle. Kapani. Maybe for Wright Phillips. Sanderson is back. There we go. And here we go. Just check the fitness. So, yep, they're a good side. I forgot they had Moses Keane and people like that. Let's carry on. Just see how it goes. Be cautious. We'll just look at the team instructions quickly as well. Sanderson gets ball into the game early. Sunderland losing 1-0 at Birmingham. Wright Phillips, free kick. As we've seen, Rotherham getting hammered by Cardiff. Weiss has it. Can't beat the first man. And here come Hull. Hume back nicely, well done. Ogalumba loses out to Jackson. Shocking place to get caught in possession. Fortunately, Jackson has whistled it past the near post. Swansea losing at Brentford. 20 minutes gone. Possession wise, we were doing alright until that blip. A bit of a kick against our confidence, but Fleming crosses. D'Amico clears. Scott has it. Crosses. Jackson hits the post from somebody. Weiss looked to break forward, but obviously nothing came of that. Directly cut away. That's what the TV commentator would say. Huddersfield beating Charlton. Here come Hull. 6 minutes to half time. Fleming into the box. Oh my word! I thought that was well high and wide, but what a finish. Commentator being a bit negative about a current predicament. I think we're just going to do what we did against Brighton. Go a bit more assertive and see if we can get something from the game. D'Amico's not playing particularly well today, but we've always got Capani we can bring on. Keane's offside. Throw in. Ogalumba to Hume. Ogalumba has it back. Finds Weiss. Space to run into. Onoma takes the ball off him, but D'Amico recycles it. Gives it back to Weiss, to Dreher, to Hume. Wright Phillips in behind, can cross, does. Rocchi! Ones each. Good assist by Wright Phillips, and Rocchi scores his 8th of the season. And we're level. Now, as we approach the hour mark, we're going to have to look to take D'Amico off. He's not playing well. He's going to come off for Capani, unsurprisingly. Throw in. Ogalumba to Hume. Ogalumba gives it back to Hume. Chance to get the ball in the area. Gives it to Weiss, who rides the challenge. Chance to hit one. Just high and wide. Here come Hull, looking to get themselves back in front. Onoma. There's a good tackle back from whoever this was, but Jackson's in. Capani it was with the challenge. Jackson was in, and it was a good save by Barlow. Fleming crosses, Capani away, Wright Phillips away. But here come Hull again. Forced all the way back to the keeper. As we wave goodbye to 3/4 of the game. Dreher not playing particularly well. Can't really take him off. Fleming, cross, Scott on the far side, Sanderson clears. Burnaby, Keane is in. Great save by Barlow. Told you I'd call him Darlow, didn't I? Right, we're into the final 20. We're going to have to look to take Dreher off. Alexander's tackling's not good enough. Deriva's slightly better, so he's going to come on for Dreher. And he'll play as a ball-winning midfielder. Callum Hume. Divine playmaker. Swap them over. There we go, let's try that. Final 15 minutes. Final 10. Sunderland pull one back against Birmingham. Do we bring Ridley on for Weiss? I think we have to, don't we? Or is it Sanders? Flair of 15, passing of 14. Finishing's better. A lot better. Yeah, we'll bring Ridley on. It's a final change. Barlow with a goal kick. Capani dispossesses Ridley into the box, chance to score. He sent it straight to Bazunu, and he was brought on for his finishing, and it just didn't work. Capani crosses, flicked away. Rocchi has it. The far side plays it into Wright Phillips. Can't beat Roberts with a cross. Final 4 minutes. Ridley back to Da Costa, to Hume. Don't get caught in possession, guys. Walcott, Da Costa, use it. Come on, that's it. Walcott forward. Ridley brings it down, plays in Capani. Hits a side netting. I don't know why he's trying to finish from there. He should be pulling that back for Rocchi. 2 minutes to go. Wright Phillips gives it to Da Costa, to Hume, to Deriva, to Ridley. Hume finds Wright Phillips in space down the right. Chance to cross. He does. Rocchi can't get on the end of it. Garner clears it. And Burke brings it forward. Deriva dispossesses him. Ridley takes it off and looks someone at the back post. He goes for the near, and Bazunu holds a minute to go plus 4 of injury time. We're into that 4th minute now. 2 minutes left. Burke goes back to the keeper. Gets it back. And again gives it to Bazunu. Bit of time wasting here from Hull maybe. Roberts brings it away. Deriva intercepts the pass. Finds Ridley. Sprays it out wide to Wright Phillips. There's a chance. Pulls it back. Rocchi hits it straight at Bazunu at the near post. 90 seconds to go. Here come Hull down the left. It's end-to-end stuff now. And a foul. Not a bad foul by Hume. Maybe the right thing to do, but it's a dangerous free kick with a minute to go. Campos to Keane from distance. Scores. That little bit of class just undoes us at the death. It wasn't a bad foul by Hume to give away. It was always going to result in a dangerous free kick, but if he hadn't, it had numbers in the box, and you gamble, sometimes you win. It's a good strike, going away from Barlow. And that is that. No time to come back. Salai with a throw in. Walcott clears, and that is full time. Really unfortunate to lose, especially when Rocchi could have actually scored the winner a couple of minutes earlier, but a good effort nonetheless. Better than the home effort at the beginning of the season, so we will take that. Rotherham play away at Barnsley a bit later on. They're the team immediately behind us. Derby, who are a team ahead of us, have lost. Luton got a point. Portsmouth got beat. Sunderland got beat by Birmingham. Who's in 22nd? Swansea got beat by Brentford. Okay, so it was a chance to actually get some points on the board and get ahead, but we're still 6 points clear with the game in hand over Swansea and Portsmouth. For the late defeat, which is a bit harsh. 22 people have been found that might be of interest. Bill the Dane is far too expensive. I mean, look at that. You know, we could sign him on loan, I suppose, but why develop someone else's talent? Cammy Logan didn't look too bad. Tommaso Barbieri and Lucas Beiger. Can't afford his wages most likely. He's just not as good as Da Costa. Okay. Next up we have our game in hand, which is Crystal Palace. We're bringing them back to Croft Park for a wet night on a Tuesday. Sounds wrong, but doesn't intend to. Rotherham lost their game against Barnsley, so stay below us. Isufaj is about to join them. Isufaj away to try and get some game time. Ramos playing well for the reserves. Is he it? No, he's an attacking midfielder, but he can't tackle. You know what? Training wise, let's train you as a anchor man. Marking, tackling. Strength's not very good. Can we just train tackling? Marking, positioning, and decisions. Strength. Defensive positioning. Palace big favourites, despite being away from home. Galore got a Player of the Match award. Ian does his thing, and all attention turns to Croft Park once again. The fixtures get a little easier after that. I'm not saying they're easy, but you know, we wouldn't be expecting to get much out of this game realistically. So let's see what we can do to upset the form card. MK Dons Middlesbrough. I'm going to go 2-1 home team, and we won't find out until after this game. The Reaver's going to come in for Hume. Capani's going to start for D'Amico. Bove is back as well for Dreher. Switch them two back. Costa's going to come out for a Gumbo. Just going to swap with Sanderson. Nope, messed that up. Yep, let's switch them two around. Galore in for Walcott. So I appreciate this is almost conceding that we're going to lose, but we'll bring Membelion in. Like so. Rocchi's going to stay on the pitch. Let's go. Rocchi gets us underway. It is our game in hand, but realistically a draw is about the best we could hope for. Barlow goes long, Rocchi wins it right, Phillips flicks it onto nobody. We're just going to make our usual change here of playing a little higher, so we don't invite them onto us as much. Now that might mean he's getting behind us, but kind of the risk we have to take. Olise, crossed in, Sandro with a volley, and that is 1-0. And we actually hadn't put our tactics in effect yet. Gumbo, Invalion, Bove. The Reaver in the middle finds right Phillips, who's going to do blisters past his man. Chance to shoot, and he scored! Oh, wonderful by Wright Phillips. Goes for the far post rather than the near, and he gets results. It's a great ball by Deriva, good control. Chooses to run past his man, creates a load of space so he can cut inside, and it's a good finish. One's a piece. Still in it towards the end. We've got options on the bench. Augustinsson away by Capani. Sandro the goal scorer. Is it the holding to Cullen, back to holding. Exchange a couple of passes before Holding chooses to go all the way back to O'Leary. Possession build up as they get over halfway. Then they go long, find Sandro down the right. They get ushered wide by Ugalumba. Navarro crosses. Jovalic was free in the middle, but a good couple of yards offside. Barlows will go past 20. Kicks it out to Elise. Wright Phillips though gives it to Rocchi. Back to Bove, to Deriva. Wright Phillips now has it and he's got room to run into. And you know that, he doesn't need a second invitation. He does get challenged by Falk and the keeper clears. Magloire to Bove. Inside to Manvalian. Deriva, Magloire, Bove, Manvalian, Rocchi wins a corner. No, he doesn't. That was just a terrible, terrible finish. So terrible it looked like a block. Quarter of the game gone. Corner to Palace. Dealt with. Back to Barlow. Rocchi fixes it onto himself, but Holding gets there comfortably. That's a good point. Did we have them closing the short distribution? No, we didn't. Falk to Olise. Cullen. Find Gustafsson and acres of space. Managed just about to scramble it away. Sandro to Navarro, to Cullen, to Barkley. Falk finds Sandro, back to Cullen. Navarro with a chance to cross. There's a back Cullen. Cullen crosses. Jovalic scores this time. Manages to keep himself onside. And the pressure's been building. Well onside. Wright Phillips really having a good game at the moment. Ugalumba collecting the 6th card of the campaign. And that's half time. Second half in front of 4 3/4,000 fans. Lumber. On the yellow card, he's already had 2 reds this season, which have been yellow card, collection of yellow cards, but managed to get that one clear off the line. Sandro keeps it in, crosses. He can't keep his cross in, and it's a goal kick. Front 3 not having a particularly good game. I'm going to make some. Oh, sorry, three of the front 4 not playing particularly well. Manvalian is. Capani is going to come off with D'Amico. And I think we might bring Hume on for Manvalian. There we go, let's go with that. See if we can't create something. Let's go a bit more positive now. Oh, somehow Barlow gets the ball behind for a corner. 70th minute, corner is held by Barlow. Sanderson has picked up a calf strain. He's going to have to come off. silly here. Straight off for DaCosta, which is our final change. Yep, that's all we can really do. Rocchi's going to go trequartista. So we move into the final 10 minutes. Here come Palace, trying to get a third to finish off the game. Madison, Falk, Bove gives away the penalty. Get a yellow, he does. Really disappointing. Now we need Barlow to save, and he does. He has. What a save it was as well. It was right in the corner. Also, crosses, header over the top. Move these two up a bit. Bove is going to now be a Metzala, and Deriva is going to be a roaming playmaker. Hume is going to be attacking. Rocchi is going to be a poacher. Early crosses, be more expressive. Go down the flanks. Confirm. Couple of minutes, here we go. Wright Phillips throws it into Hume. Has it back. Rocchi can't get in front of them. DaCosta wins the ball though, gives it to Deriva. Got Wright Phillips, he can cross, blocked. DaCosta. The lumber, don't get caught, gives it to Deriva, finds D'Amico but ball's overhit. 4 minutes of injury time, doesn't look like we're going to be able to make it count. Free kick to Palace, saved by Barlow. Corner kick should bring this game to a close. An unlucky 2-1 home defeat, however. With some key players rested, might not be as bad as it could have been. Sanderson out for 4 to 5 weeks. Bove release clause, that's fine. Wright Phillips, what a good goal that was. 9 without a win now. MK Dons 2-0, I said 2-1. Who scored that? Dan Thompson. Portsmouth in for Ruoko. Approach the sign. So we talk to them, but not us. Youth Cup 4th round victory for the under 18s. 2-0. Birmingham up next at home, followed by Cardiff. So it's a double home header next time around. Before we head to Bradford in the FA Cup. Blyth could lose Walcott 18 months. Let's see what he wants. What are you currently on? 1.6. £3,000 rejected. Birmingham slight favourites. Just ahead of us, 27 games in, 26 points, 28 for them. These are the two games that we need to target some points. We need Arjan to come and do his team talk. There he goes. And we can call that the end of the episode almost. This Acropinto, who actually I thought looked pretty decent, isn't. Saroni, potentially be a Premier League player. Okay, Sandri, another one they don't want to sell, and that is the end of the week. Thanks so much for watching. It didn't go particularly to plan, but there were two narrow defeats against much better opposition. Gives me some confidence for the next few games. You know, Birmingham at home, Cardiff at home, the FA Cup against lower league side, away QPR at home to Swansea, Barnsley away, Forest at home, Pompey away, Middlesbrough at home. That phase of play, you know, through to the away game on the 8th of March against Huddersfield, that phase of play is where we really need to start getting some points. That's it. Until next time, where we'll face Birmingham followed by Cardiff. Stay safe. Bye bye.